Hello YouTubers, this is 777-However coming at you with another highly anticipated and highly recommended model as I continue to play catch up. Today I'll be doing a review on an Inflight Turkish Airlines Airbus A350-900XWB extra wide-body aircraft in their current livery scheme in a 1/200 scale model. I purchased this model from Easy Toys and their website address is www.easytoys.com. But first, before I go into details about this particular aircraft model, please allow me to share you some information about the history of Turkish Airlines and how they actually came about. Turkish Airlines is a Turkish-based airline that was founded on May 20th, 1933 as the State Airlines Administration as a department of Ministry of Defense. Then fast forward to 1935. That's when the airline was then turned over to the Ministry of Public Works and was eventually renamed General Directorate of the State Airlines Administration. Then 3 years later, in 1938, it eventually became a part of the Ministry of Transportation. Then fast forward to May 21st, 1955. That's when the title General Directorate of the State Airlines Administration was eventually changed to its current name as we all know today as Turkish Airlines, as Turkish Airlines was officially established as an airline carrier on March 1st, 1956. Turkish Airlines is the national flag carrier airline for the country of Turkey, whereas the corporate headquarters of Turkish Airlines is located at the Turkish Airlines General Management Building, which is located on the grounds of Ataturk Airport, which is located approximately 15 miles west of the city center, located in SidescOf, which is a neighborhood that's located in the Barakaköy district section of Istanbul, Turkey, while the airline's main hub and base of operations is now located on the grounds of the newly opened Istanbul Airport, which is located approximately 21.7 miles northwest of the city center district section of Istanbul, Turkey, located in the Istanbul Municipality Province section of Anravutköy. Okay. And the secondary hubs of Turkish Airlines are located at Istanbul International Airport, located in Ankara, Turkey, and Izmir Adnan Menderes Airport, located in Gaziantep, Izmir, Turkey. As of May 2022, or at the time of this video review posting, Turkish Airlines is currently the 6th largest operating airline carrier in the world, based by the number of destinations served, after UPS Airlines, FedEx Express, American Airlines, United Airlines, and Delta Airlines respectively, as Turkish Airlines is also the operator that currently flies to more countries in the world than any other airline, as Turkish Airlines currently flies to 331 destinations in 126 countries worldwide across 5 inhabited continents, from its main hub at Istanbul Airport, with an operating fleet of 372 aircraft, which includes 6 Airbus A350-900XWBs extra wide-body aircraft, including this one you're looking at here. And in addition to the 372 aircraft that currently operates in the Turkish Airlines fleet, the airline also has unfulfilled orders for an additional 94 more aircraft. That includes 20 more Airbus A350-900XWBs, extra wide-body aircraft, and those aircraft, as we speak, are currently on back order and are awaiting delivery. Also, as of May 2022, or at the time of this video review posting, Turkish Airlines is one of 150 airlines in the world of aviation that currently operates as a certified 3-star airline carrier, according to the international airline review firm Skytrax magazine. And the Airbus destination code for Turkish Airlines for this particular aircraft is 94X. All right, everyone. Now you're looking at the front of the box here, and what you see at the top is the aircraft type, the Turkish Airlines title, the airline's logo, the computer-generated picture of the aircraft, the registration ship number, the Inflight 200 logo, the next generation of 1/200 scale die-cast aircraft model, and item number information you see at the front of the box. All right, now you're looking at the back of the box, and what you see is the Inflight 200 logo decal, the aircraft type, as well as a scan barcode there as well, and then along with some warning information you see at the back of the box as well. All right, now you're looking at the top of the box, and what you're looking at is the aircraft type, the airline's logo, the Turkish Airlines title, The computer generated picture of the aircraft, the registration ship number, the 1/200 scale, the website address and in-flight models, the item number, as well as the Inflight 200 logo you see at the top of the box. Now you're looking at the bottom of the box. It's pretty much the same information at the top of the box I showed you earlier on, okay? All right, now you're looking at the nice little metal model stand that came with the model, you see there. And inside this bottom of the model stand is the actual customized plaque, and inside this customized plaque is the Turkish Airlines title, the aircraft type, as well as the scale model information inside that customized plaque. Then you slide up here, and there as well. Those black padding, everyone, that's the sole purpose of that black padding is that those pads not only protect your model, it also prevents from being damaged or scratched when you put your aircraft model on this particular model stand. Now you're looking at this plastic bag. What you see in this plastic bag are the actual gear replacement doors for this particular aircraft model, featuring the two little toothpicks for these gear replacement doors. Please stay tuned as I go into detail for the sole purpose of these gear replacement doors for this particular aircraft model, okay? All right, with all that information out of the way about the history of Turkish Airlines and how they actually came about, plus all the details here on the front of the box as well as the back of the box, plus the actual model stand that came with the model, as well as the gear replacement doors and the little two toothpicks in this side of this plastic bag here. With no further ado, everyone, here is the actual model out of the packaging box. Let's check it out. There it is. The Inflight Turkish Airlines Airbus A350-900XWB extra wide-body aircraft in their current livery scheme in a 1/200 scale model. All right, allow me to go into details about this particular livery scheme you see displayed on this aircraft. And this is the current livery scheme for Turkish Airlines. As the airline's Eurowhite livery scheme, as this particular livery scheme is actually called, is actually a white fuselage that features the blue lettering of the airline's name, Turkish Airlines, a gray tulip that's also displayed on the fuselage that also runs from the rear of the wing towards the tail of the aircraft, as well as a red tail fin that features the company's logo in a white circle. Whereas the company's logo, which is actually displayed on the blended winglets, as well as on the tail fin of the aircraft, was remodified sometime in May 2010, as the emblem is now white on a red background, while it was previously red on a white background. And furthermore, the inscription Turkish has been replaced by the Turkish Airlines title, Inscription, which lies on the front left/port side and the front right/starboard sides of the fuselage. However, the Eurowhite livery scheme, as well as the gray tulip figure on the fuselage, has pretty much remained intact and has been the airline's signature livery look ever since 2010. So, with all that information out of the way about this particular livery scheme, with no further ado, let's get down to business and allow me to show you all the details on this aircraft model. Shall we? Let's check it out and let us begin. All right, now you're looking at the front of the aircraft here on the port/left side of the aircraft. We're going to start at the front of the aircraft where you see the front nose landing gears, the landing gear doors there, the landing gear struts, the partial registration ship number on this landing gear door, LGB. See the pitot tube and the static ports, the radome nose cone, the windshield wipers, as well as the cockpit windows. I'm going to give you a better visual view of those details later on in the model review. Please stay tuned for that part. And between the cockpit windows and the L1 entrance door is the Star Alliance decal, which is this nice decal right here. And Turkish Airlines joined the Star Alliance on April 1st, 2008, which consists of 26 airline members from 5 inhabited continents. And this alliance includes Air Canada, Lufthansa, SAS Scandinavian Airlines System, Thai Airways International, and United Airlines as the 5 founding members. And then you see the Turkish Airlines billboard title you see displayed there as well. All right, we're at the center of the aircraft. Right above the windows is the Turkish flag decal, which is this decal here that sits next to the Turkish Airlines billboard title. And this particular flag decal represents the country where Turkish Airlines currently operates from as the national flag carrier airline for the country of Turkey. And then you look down below the wings, you see that the outer landing bogey gears here on this side of the aircraft, which includes the landing gear struts as well as the landing gear doors. And then you slide here, you see the engine cones right here, these big massive engines. And these are the Rolls-Royce Trent XWB-84 turbofan type engines that are used on this particular Turkish Airlines Airbus A350-900XWB extra wide body aircraft. All right, now we're going to turn this aircraft model around and we're going to look at the front of the engine and we're going to actually see if the turbofan blades spin on these engines. Let's check it out and find out. All right, now you're looking at the front of the engines here on the port/left side, featuring the engine strikes and air deflectors there as well. Now let's see if the fan blades spin on this mug. Yes, it do. Awesome. Then you see the inboard land light is painted in there. You see the 3 little dots right there. As well as the front visual view of the outer landing bogey gears on this side of this aircraft includes the landing gear struts as well as the actual landing gear doors. All right, now you're looking at the front of the engines here on the starboard side, right side of the aircraft here as well, featuring the engine strike/air deflectors there as well. And then do the fan blades spin over here as well? Yes, perfect. And then you see the inboard land light, which is painted on this side of the aircraft, as well as the front visual view of the outer landing bogey gears on this side of the aircraft that features the landing gear struts as well as the actual landing gear doors as well. All right, now you're looking at the front of the aircraft where you got a better visual view of the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers, the radome nose cone, the front nose landing gear doors, the landing gear lights inside of the landing gear doors, the landing gear struts, as well as the front visual view of the front nose landing gears. All right, now you're looking at the blended winglet wingtip devices, and these wingtip devices are actually called blended winglets, and these blended winglets were made from composite materials. And the sole purpose of these blended winglets is to improve the overall efficiency of the aircraft, resulting in saving fuel, lowering noise emissions, and improving takeoff performance at the same time. These blended winglets also has a 31.9 degree sweep angle, helping to increase the cruise speed to Mach 0.85 to a maximum operating speed to a Mach 0.89. The blended winglets for the Airbus A350 were produced at the Airbus Broughton factory, known as a specialist facility that's located in Hawarton, Flintshire, Wales, which lies near the border of England and Wales. Now I'm going to let you see these blended winglet wingtip devices from the front visual view. There you go, that's the front visual view of these blended wingtip devices, as well as the rear navigation light you see displayed there as well. All right, we're still on the port side of the aircraft. We're still looking at the blended winglet wingtip device, and on that blended winglet wingtip device is the actual airline's logo, which is displayed about right here. And this is the current logo of Turkish Airlines, which was remodified sometime in May 2010, and is considered a symbol of a wild goose called the gray lag goose. As this logo can also be visibly seen inside the blended winglet. I'm going to show you that right now. There, as well as on the tail fin of the aircraft. There you have it. Awesome. All right, now you're looking at the back of the aircraft here on the port side, and what you see here is the AFT bolt bin door. Then you see the gray Tulip, which is part of the Turkish Airlines livery identity. And then you see right here, the Airbus A350-900 decal you see displayed there. Turkish Airlines became the 32nd carrier in the world of aviation that acquired this prestigious state-of-the-art aircraft, as Turkish Airlines took delivery of its first of 26 Airbus A350-900XWBs extra wide-body aircraft that the Turkish-based carrier had placed orders for back on June 8, 2018, and received their very first Airbus A350-900XWB extra wide-body aircraft, which bears the registration ship number TC-LGA at the Airbus Delivery Center facility, which is located in Toulouse, France, on October 22, 2020. Turkish Airlines' first inaugural flight on this particular aircraft took place 6 days later on October 28, 2020, and that's when Turkish Airlines officially began utilizing this aircraft on their Istanbul to Ankara, Turkey route. Then was followed by another validation flight from Istanbul to Antalya, Turkey, that took place 4 days later on November 1st, 2020, respectively, as this aircraft was soon utilized on international routes to London Heathrow and Dubai United Arab Emirates shortly thereafter, as the airline's entire fleet of Airbus A350-900XWBs operates exclusively from the carrier's main operating hub at Istanbul Airport. Turkish Airlines has ordered a total of 26 Airbus A350-900XWBs, extra wide-body aircraft, to add to their fleet, and at the time of this video review posting, only 6 are currently operating in service, while the remaining 20 are currently on back order and are awaiting delivery, as this aircraft is destined to become one of the airline's official flagship jetliners for the Turkish-based carrier, along with the Boeing 777-300ER, as well as the Boeing 787-9 Stretch Dreamliner, as Turkish Airlines expects all 26 of their Airbus A350-900XWBs to be fully operating in their fleet by the end of 2023. Alright, we still at the back of the aircraft here on this side of the aircraft, the port side, and what you're looking at is the registration ship number, TC-LGB, which happens to be this registration ship number that sits next to the L for rear entrance door. Registration ship number TC-LGB. This particular aircraft is actually the second Airbus A350-900XWB extra wide-body aircraft that actually entered the Turkish Airlines fleet. And the first test flight on this aircraft took place on June 4, 2020 and was delivered to Turkish Airlines on October 23, 2020. Now you're looking at the red tail fin of the aircraft, and what you're looking at is the airline's logo. As I mentioned earlier, it resembles that of a wild goose called the gray lag goose inside this circle you see right here. Alright, now you're looking at the APU, auxiliary power unit exhaust hole, and there's an actual hole there. Let's check that out right there. And below the APU exhaust hole is the couple of strobe lights you see there, as well as the entire aircraft from the rear view angle. Let's check it out. There it is, the Turkish Airlines Airbus A350-900XWB extra wide-body aircraft from the rear view angle. Alright, now you're looking at the front of the aircraft here on the starboard / right side, where you see the front nose landing gears, the landing gear struts, the landing gear doors featuring the partial registration ship number on that nose gear door, LGB. See the Peter tubes and the static ports, what have you, the radome nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows, the Star Alliance decal, the Turkish Airlines billboard title, the front cargo container loading door, as well as the inboard land light you see on the edge of the wing you see there. Now you're looking at the center of the aircraft. Right above the wings is the Turkish flag decal, and then right below the wings is the Rolls-Royce Trent XWB 84 turbofan type engines on this side of the aircraft there as well. The engine cones, as well as the side visual view of the outer landing bogey gears here on this side of the aircraft, which includes the landing gear struts as well as the landing gear doors. Alright, now you're looking at the blended winglet wingtip device painted in red on this side of the aircraft, including the airline's logo, as I mentioned earlier, resembles that of a gray lag goose you see there. And then there's the green navigation light you see on the edge of the wing near this blended winglet wingtip device. Alright, now you're looking at the back of the aircraft, and what you're looking at is the rear cargo container loading door, the gray Tulip logo right there, the aircraft type, the registration ship number, as well as the airline's logo displayed on the red tail fin of the aircraft as well. Let's check that out. There it is. There you have it. Alright, before I show you this aircraft model in full detail from the aerial bird's eye view, as well as the undercarriage belly view in full detail in its entirety, please allow me to let you check out one feature, which is the rolling gears. I'm going to show you that now. Rolls pretty good. You gotta roll them slowly though, however. The model does tilt, as you can see there. And the front nose gears actually swivels there as well. There and there. So with no further ado, everyone, let's check out this model from the aerial bird's eye view. Alright. Alright, now you're looking at this aircraft model from the aerial bird's eye view. We're gonna start at the front of the aircraft where you see the radome nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows, the power escape hatch door. You see the Star Alliance decal on both sides. And then you come up here, you see the anti-collision beacon light, the Wi-Fi box antennas, a high frequency antenna. Then you see the Turkish Airlines titles on both sides. And then you see the ADF antenna right there. You see the Turkish flag on both sides. Another high frequency antenna. That's the satellite communications antenna right there. Another high frequency antenna. You see the registration ship number on both sides. The vertical stabilizer known as the Tailfin, as well as the horizontal stabilizer you see there, including the little black dot there, as well as over here as well. Those little black dots, everyone, if you didn't know, they're actually called illuminator lights. And the sole purpose of these illuminator lights is that it actually light up this tail here when it flies during nighttime. Now let's check out the engines and the wings above. There's the engines right there. This top of the wings there, no wing walkway, but you got the flaps, slats, aileron spoilers, what have you. Warning information, registration ship number, fuel dump valve, as well as the red painted blended wingtip device featuring the airline's logo displayed on this side of the aircraft. Now let's check out the engine and wings over here. See the engines there. The top of the wings, no wing walkway over here as well, but you got the flaps, slats, aileron spoilers, what have you. Warning information, fuel dump valve, as well as the red painted blended wingtip device featuring the airline's logo on this side of the aircraft as well. Now you're looking at the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model, where it's mostly white and gray. Starting at the front here, the radar nose cone, the crew escape hatch door, the front nose landing gear door, as well as the front nose landing gear. And then you slide up this way. It's mostly gray here. A couple high frequency antennas. There's the Turkish Airlines title and the airline's logo. The hole where the model stand goes in at. And then collision beacon light there. Another high frequency antenna. I have no idea what that is. And then there's the APU housing doors right there, as well as the horizontal stabilizers right there. Now we're going to check out the gears. Starting right here. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, starting with the front right here. Gears tilt. The engine's there. As well as the wings underneath. Includes the flaps, slats, aileron spoilers, what have you. Registration ship number. Fuel dump valve, as well as the red painted wingtip device that features the airline's logo on this side. Now let's check out over here. The gears right here. The engine's right there. As well as the wings underneath includes the flaps, slats, aileron spoilers, what have you. Fuel dump valve, as well as the red painted blended wingtip device on this side. The aircraft features the airline's logo. All right, since I showed you this whole entire aircraft from the bird's eye view, as well as the undercarriage belly view in full detail in its entirety, now I'm going to put it on that nice little metal model stand that I showed you earlier. So with no further ado, everyone, here is the model on the stand. Let's check it out. All right, finally got this model on the stand, no problem, no hesitation. As you see it being displayed in the takeoff landing position with the model being displayed in the stand. Now I'm gonna let this model rotate in a clockwise rotation, starting with the port side, as you're looking at here. View of the tail cam angle. View of the starboard side. View of the front of the aircraft. And back to the port side of the aircraft. All right, before I take this model off the stand, I got it at this angle for a reason. And the reason is the actual magnetic gears that actually came with this model. So I'm going to go ahead and take them off. Let you see what I'm talking about, starting with the front nose landing gear here. That's magnetic. The outer landing bogey gear here on the port side, that's magnetic, you can see there, as well as the outer landing bogey gear on the starboard side. That's magnetic as well. All right, Since I got all these gears off here, I'm going to let you see this model at a different angle in flight mode / gears up position without the gears. Let's check it out. Alright, now you see it being displayed with the model on the stand in flight mode / gears up position without the gears. Now you got one or two options how you want to display your model if you choose. If you want to continue to display it like that, that's fine. You see these gear replacement doors in this plastic bag I showed you earlier. That's the sole purpose of these gear replacement doors, so you can substitute your gears while you display your model like this in flight mode position. Or you can do like I do, just keep it in the gear down position. Your choice, gear down, gears up, gear down. I choose to keep mine on there because it adds more value to the model. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and put these gears back on this model, take this model off the stand, and go ahead and wrap up this model review. Alright. Alright, the seating configuration. The Turkish Airlines Airbus A350-900XWB extra wide-body aircraft seats 329 passengers in a two-class configured cabin layout. Alright everyone, here is the breakdown from rows 1 to 8, which will be from here to about right here. You have 32 business class live flatbed seats in rows 9 to 43, which will be about from here all the way back to the rear of the aircraft. You had an additional 297 economy class seats, which brings a total of 329 seats. And finally, and in addition to Ankara and Antalya, Turkey, as the official validated flight destinations, as well as London Heathrow and Dubai United Arab Emirates as the official inaugurated international flight destinations for this particular aircraft. Turkish Airlines currently employs this aircraft or had previously utilized this aircraft, the Airbus A350-900XWB extra wide-body aircraft on routes from Istanbul, Turkey to worldwide destinations such as Amsterdam Schiphol, Los Angeles, California, Manila, Philippines, Montreal, Canada, Seoul, Incheon, Toronto, Pearson, Chicago, O'Hare, Paris, Charles de Gaulle, Sao Paulo, Brazil, Newark, New Jersey, Berlin, Brandenburg, and New York, JFK. Those are the routes. Well, everyone, this will conclude this model review. I'd like to know if you got this model or you plan on getting it. But if you missed out on this one, I understand. But Gemini just dropped one. You can probably snatch up that version as well. You probably want to snatch up because it probably will sell out eventually. So with that said, please take care. God bless. Stay tuned. There's more model content coming. Peace.